Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 6 of the Dark Elf Mortal Empires Let's Play with Hellebron the Crone. Total War Warhammer 2, we continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. It's all greatly appreciated, do keep them coming, as well as those unit name suggestions via the QT that's linked in the description down below. Massive thanks to ASUS for sponsoring this series by providing me with an ASUS ROG Zephyrus gaming laptop. There's a link in the description if you want to find out more about the Zephyrus, as well as a screenshot of the graphic settings that I'm using for this series and a benchmark result. So we continue where we left things off last time, and we're going to go in and fight this battle because I want to see the Cauldron of Blood with Bloody Mary in action against these rebels, and hopefully we can get some more slaves. So in we go. We're once again reinforced by the Black Ark, so we should be able to use those spells hopefully a little bit more efficiently today. Also, I'm hoping by the time this video goes out, we'll have reached 300,000 subscribers here on the channel, so a massive thanks to all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel over the years. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for helping me hit another fantastic milestone for the channel. Ooh, lovely little rise behind us where we can just put those bolt throwers. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect. Let's just wiggle them around a little bit. Also, if anyone's wondering how I do the whole group attack thing, moving my army all forward in one go, literally on YouTube, if you search for Total War Warhammer hotkeys, tips and tricks, I believe, my video should be the first one to pop up. It's for Warhammer 1, but all the hotkey commands are still the same and still work. So feel free to check that video out. It shows you how to do all that stuff. Right, we've got 2 units of Dark Riders from the enemy over that side and 1 over this side. So our 1 unit isn't going to work. So I'm going to do 3 and 2 again, but likely they will probably try and cause some trouble and outflank me there. How many missile troops have they actually got? Can I not see all of them? They're hidden in the middle. Let's see, they've got 1 Dark Shard. I should have looked at the start screen there. But yeah, we need to sort of press up to them. We need to basically get in combat with them as soon as possible. Have you guys behind my line this time, so I don't have to worry about pulling you back. And let's take a look at that Cauldron. Also, one of you were saying that apparently it's more the Cauldron of Blood with Hellebron that helps really make her Death Sword and Cursed Blade broken ability even more exploitable because of the sort of charge animation with the Cauldron. For me, that's just kind of another reason why I want to avoid the Cauldron with Hellebron. I'd rather go for the Manticore. I like the mobility, the flying, so that's where we'll go with that. We'll take a look, though, perhaps at the Blood Cauldron with Hellebron once CA patch it, because I'm sure they will, seeing as its effects right now. So she gets 2 more sort of Witch Elves with her Bloody Mary now, with a lovely big old Cauldron of Blood. Beautiful. Yeah, so that should do insane sort of disruption damage to the formation. Does obviously lower weapon strength rather considerably. That is the sort of thing to take away from it, though. But hopefully we can make her more powerful. Or we can always take her off the Cauldron if we want to make her sort of more of an assassin type, but we've got the Khaine assassins to do that later on. We'll pop the Whiplash over there. Yeah, bolt throwers that way. I think just because I know the Cav are going to try and flank me, just try and do that to really push them out wide so we can turn some troops around to deal with them. If I'm correct, they don't have any bolt throws, so they'll have to come to me, so we can just form up and defend this position. Oh, that looked lovely. Yeah, of course they're all going to go over there. So, Dark Shards, I need to move you over here to deal with the Harpies. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. What I'm thinking is we'll use my Dark Riders versus theirs to pin them and then use the spears to finish them off. So let's do that now. Move the spears in. Yeah, they'll support nicely. Okay, Shades have moved up, but they're going to get wrecked. They're trying to hit Whiplash. We'll send Whiplash in now.
We are ready. Without question.
Send my infantry in, send Hellebron and Bloody Mary in. Can't see where all these guys are going, so we're just going to need to pull them back. Get ready to defend. You guys fire at the shades over there if you can. Fury of Khaine. Oh, Whiplash, sorry. This got really drawn out. We haven't even really had much of a chance to look at them. We've absolutely annihilated most of them. Let's pull the infantry back. Need to keep an eye on the cavalry over here that are coming on in. Harpies are incoming. What's that cauldron? Let's bring the executioners back. Spears in over here. Cavalry go after the shades. Guy's been seen off. Cauldron, back you come. Beautiful. And it will probably have to chase them down again, I would imagine. But that went rather well. Just broke their whole center very early on. And yeah, they just had the one Dark Shard unit, and it was 3 shades. Okay, that's fine. Bolt throwers kept them busy. Spears actually didn't have to do too much work because they sent their cavalry flying on round.
Khaine, I am your new mistress.
Enslave, and yeah, probably have to chase them down to finish them off.
My beauty.
Hellebron's leveled up though, and again we're gonna go for Manticore first with her. So I'm gonna go for, I mean, whether or not we go for the Manticore or Cauldron of Blood, whichever one we want, we probably want more charge bonus. So pop into pointless, devastating charge right now. And it's still, yeah, I think we'll have to go in and we'll fight this one as well. Just because I don't want to risk the Order of Resolve losing some troops right now. And then we get onto the fun topic of trying to confederate with Malekith. So there were lots of really good comments about what we could try and do with him. So we'll get to that once we're back on the campaign map after this battle. Hopefully with this one I won't have to fly around so much, keep an eye on everything, so we can take a look at Bloody Mary going on her cauldron a little bit more. Just that'd be nice. Right. You guys back here. Gonna pop the cavalry this. Oh, they've only got 2 units this time, I think, so won't matter as much. I think this time we can probably just keep them all in the main line. Just split up the spears, make them wider. So they don't really have the forces to try and outflank us this time, so that's fine. And then Dark Shards will pop you more on the flanks to harass. Oh, what happened there? Oh, there's a group locked. I was wondering why. Right, start the battle.
Battle ready.
Bolt throwers. Have some fun.
My blade hungers.
Foul and foul.
So yeah, she gets the Fury of Khaine ability to pop on a allied unit for 62 seconds. They're going over there again with the Harpies. The cavalry. We're gonna absolutely shred their center.
Doom awaits.
Dark elves.
Advance, Druki! Murder awaits! Druki, forward!
For Khaine. Zanishar.
Dark Riders!
We are ready.
See if we can hit all these guys. Oh, very nice. And yet we're going to hit them dead on as well.
Dread spears. Going. Nagarothi. Advance, Druki.
Advance, Druki!
Eager for battle.
No survivors! Dark Riders!
Hellebron. Seeking blood. Trickery and deception. Time to die.
Just sort of shunts them around, really.
Nagarothi. Blood for Khaine. Dark shards.
Destroy! Horses! The merciless host!
Hack, cut.
Die with relish.
Dark shards.
Great spear! Dark shards!
Dark elves. It is done.
Merciless warriors!
Destroy.
Yeah, that's it. Keep tearing them down.
Eager for battle!
Hag queen.
Oh, there's the break.
Mother of despair. Sacrifice and slaughter. Blades ready. Death hag at once. Yes, yes.
The only problem is speed is super slow. Say that. It's slightly faster, but I don't know, maybe she tired? I don't think we... Yeah, she's winded. Okay, but I don't think we're getting, like, the best opportune charge effects as such. Oh, Hellebron straight in with that one. That's the enemy lord dead. Hellebron just finished her off. That'll do. That'll do, Crone. That'll do. Decisive victory. More slaves. It's all good. $85 losses. That'll do. Don't think they can retreat away from this again, so should finish them off completely. If not, I'm pretty confident the final order resolve. Well, the final battle, if there is one after this, should be order resolvable. That's fine.
Their blood sustains.
You seriously? Yeah, they kick us because we killed their lord, so they can keep running.
My beauty.
Got a dragon helm though.
Always death knight.
Yeah, I'm order resolving that one.
Carnage awaits us.
This time we lost 138 against that. Damn you, order resolve.
Bring me my chains. Power.
But we didn't fight 3 of those. Right. Finally gathered all that up. Hellebron, you've leveled up more, though, by having 3 battles. You now get Blood Frenzy, which is a tiered ability. Okay, it's passive ability. Oh, it's passive, right, okay. And it'll last for, what, 90 seconds? There's 3 stages to it, which increase her armor-piercing damage and her vigor the longer she's engaged in melee. Or recharges. Cool. Yeah, pop a point in there. We might come, I think we'll probably come back to Devastating Charge, because it's plus 30 total with that one, which is good. Obviously through Fervor and Tenacity, Heroic Killing Blow, that's going to be even more disgusting. So that's another Potion of Strength, 25 seconds. So we use that to really snipe out some Lords. So yeah, in terms of Malekith and the whole Confederation thing, those of you like Lionheart, check Diplomacy, because he went from like Strength rank 7 or something, or very high up, or very low rather, to Strength rank 62, which is bad for him. So obviously he's lost an army somewhere. He's desperate for a military alliance, which is why he's probably going to keep asking for one. But the thing is, we're probably not friendly enough with him, and he's probably not broken enough to take a confederation. Now, one of you are saying, Lionheart, see if you can offer join war against Hmong exiles of Nehek for a confederation. Unfortunately, you lose the confederation option when you do that, which is kind of annoying, because I think it's because why would you join wars to confederate with someone that you're not going to be you wouldn't necessarily want to be at war with? Something like that. So the only thing we can kind of do right now is to try and offer all of our money to him. A lot of you have said paying them off seems to work. The other option is something I've been thinking about for a while, is that we might just have to try and cap off his expansion to the south where possible, and either eventually turn on him, go to war, and take all of his territories bar, say, one slightly crappy one, so that he would then join us once we pieced out with him and then built up decent relations again. But yeah, he's not going to accept that. We're going to offer it. No. His counter-offer is join the war against Hmong. Which, I mean, if we dealt with that rebellion there, we could go and try and attack them, but we've also got the Ag Hole over here, although I think these guys are going to be able to deal with it. We also need to get pushing south against Morathi anyway, and the south's where I prefer to be, so I'd rather focus my sights on Clark-Harrond, but also if we push out and get some decent expansion done, then I'm kind of hoping that will also make Malekith want to confederate with us. So I'm actually going to decline his counter-offer right now, but one of the big things that we need to do is obviously set war targets for Malekith. We set one over there, he's not seeming to go after it, so I'm going to tell him to go after that settlement and hope that he moves out this way, either gets taken out or it just allows Kartep to move against him in the mountains here. That's kind of what I'm hoping. But things, I don't want this campaign to be a sole focus on confederate with Malekith, even though that's been a lot of our focus early on, because I obviously quite like to utilize him. It might just be easier to consolidate what territory we have and then Dark Elf Civil War it to break him. Or we just forget about him for later, but if we're going to stop his expansion south, we need to move into the Ascidian Peaks territory, which is war with Clark-Harrond. So, I mean, we've got Hellebron here. I would actually like to send her after that island first, though. So, let's get her over there to grab it next turn. There we go, and take that. That Circle of Destruction was part of that province, but we won't take it yet. Because actually I don't know if the Skaven have taken it anyway. It probably wouldn't hurt to have another agent to see what Malekith's doing. We get another Death Hag anywhere. Oh, we can over here at Hageneth. Oh, you've got get better campaign map line of sight. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And send you... I might see how you're doing against Hmong. Okay, they built up walls at Har Caldra, so that's going to be tough for Hmong to take. Altar of Ultimate Darkness, though. If we send this agent over here, and then we can send it down to see how he's doing against Kartep. Pick Clark-Harrond. Once we've secured Clark-Harrond, then we basically need to go against what's left of Kartep to cut off Malekith's expansion in the south, basically. That's kind of all I can think with him right now, considering he's not going to do it, just because we need to focus on expanding ourselves and building up our own realm, rather than just worrying about what he's doing. Because, as many of you said, the longer you leave him, though, the more he spirals out of control. And I'm sure his strength rank's actually going to decrease, meaning it'll go towards strength rank 1, getting better. I don't think there's anything we can do. We can offer him some money, though. So we'll offer him a small gift to try and improve relations. Because, to be fair, we're only at 55 right now. We need to get him friendlier. If we do actions against enemies, though, that will also improve relations with him. I mean, these guys are offering up confederation options, so maybe we should even consider confederating with them first, but then that decreases our relations with other Dark Elves by -40. So, yeah, I think sort of focusing too much on Malekith will hinder how much we can expand to a degree, so we need to keep an eye on that. She is exhausted, so she can't do anything just yet, so we'll move her back there. And we need to free up this army.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Can we sally out? Because if we're going to send Hellebron south, I think these guys are just going to siege us for a while. They have 2 range units and a Reaper Bolt Thrower. We've got 2 units of cavalry to counter their 2. I think we can probably take them. But on the off chance they're foolish enough to siege us next turn, well, actually no, because we want to get these unlocked as soon as possible, don't we? We don't want to waste a turn. We can wait 50 more turns before we can get the Khaine. Oh, let's get the... Okay, surely we can get the Ark to support. Trying to work out where the range will be.
Ocean awaits. My plans must wait. Set the sails.
That's in range, nice. So we've now got the Black Ark helping us out. Yep, let's go and fight it. Black Ark Corsairs that they've got facing us are going to be troublesome. But hopefully we can turn them down with my missile troops. We've got to sally out at this point, because also I want to build up this army to go after either Mung or the Aghole to expand. In fact, if we went after the Mung and took them out, then that would cap out Malekith's northern expansion, which would be good. Oh, good. She's got Mystifying Miasma and Enfeebling. Oh, god damn it! Our reinforcements coming from behind. That's the worst. Why is that happening? We're at a... Oh, god damn it! That is like the worst deployment we could have had for this. Actually, why are they coming in from behind? We're selling out to them. Damn it! That's really annoying. We've got to try and link up with those reinforcements now. Otherwise they're going to get separated, drawn apart, and broken. That cavalry coming on in.
Make them bleed. Cold-blooded killers. Going.
Yeah, and we're going to get harassed by that Reaper Bolt Thrower the whole time. They left it open. Go for it.
Dark shards. Dark riders. Nagarothi.
That's not going to be enough to break it, I don't think, because of the... No. It's the missile troops.
Battle ready.
Forward.
Cold-blooded killers.
Druki.
Eager for battle.
Dark shards.
Carnage awaits.
Come to me.
Corsairs. Destroy.
Dark
Right, broken them over there. That's good.
Going. Murder awaits.
The artillery come back. No, they've broken. Good. Well, they've broken. They've... Oh, that was beautiful. They've wandered off.
Dark shards.
Advancing. Traveling.
Dealers in death.
Yeah, we've definitely got this now.
Dark elves.
100%.
Dealers in death.
Death. Destroy.
Merciless warriors. Dark shards.
Dark Shards take them out. Enfeeble them.
Kuruki.
Dark shards. Cold-blooded killers.
Turn around, hit those guys. All of you. You might as well. Yeah, victory's in our grasp. Lovely.
Supreme sorceress.
Battle ready. Kill them. Merciless warriors.
Take a look at these guys briefly as well. Noise.
Missiles. Take cover. Pull back. Dark shards.
Broken my cavalry, but that's fine.
Merciless warriors.
They've gone.
Slash. Kill.
Very nice. Well done, Spears, for holding on.
Supreme sorceress.
You guys are good. Wow, we absolutely wrecked them here. Very surprised we've been able to do that, to be honest.
Dark elves. To destruction.
They'll probably get away, so let's weaken that Lord so it's an easier finish off.
We are ready. At once.
We might need to replenish with our forces for a turn before we can properly chase them.
On to slaughter.
Dark shards.
Then we get lucky with that hit. Takes 7 seconds though. 5, 4, 3. Oh, the bombardment! Yes, good. It hit. What I wanted to do was get that hit in there because that would disrupt the unit. Okay, it was weakened as much as it's going to be. But let's end the battle there. Boom! Oh, that was... Yes! I was really worried about that starting location as well. That seemed to work. Oh. There we go, close victory. God, game was slow to transition to that. Nice! They lost 651, they have 262 remaining. Good, 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 good. Okay, so yeah, the Spears actually held on. We probably lost a cavalry unit. But it was actually worth it. Because it... Okay, it didn't take out the Reaper Bolt Thrower, but it did disrupt it and knock the unit off the equipment, and so they ran away.
Praise be
Yeah, we
to
lost the cav
Hecate.
unit. That's fine. Oh, did we capture the... Did I just say we captured the Bolt Thrower as well?
We are no slaves.
Obsidian Trinket.
My power increases.
Right, they get to pull back. Yeah, we did. I love it when that happens. Thing is, they're still quite strong. We should do we have enough to move after them and finish them off?
They are bloody-handed.
It's kind of as much as I want to go through her magic first, because I desperately want to get to Pit of Shades. I kind of think maybe Dreaded Slaver, because we always want more slaves. It's going to be good for us. So let's pop that in there. Let's take a look at what the Order Resolve looks like.
Fools.
Oh, yeah, okay, we'll Order Resolve it. We'll probably lose the spear
Accept
unit.
my gifts.
And the cav, but that's fine. That
Fresh
finishes them off.
slay.
Noise, noise, noise. Ooh, Obsidian Blade plus 20 on piercing damage. Okay, that's probably not super useful for you, though. Yeah, let's swap it out for the Biting Blade for Crone Hellebron. That's magic resistance, that's fine. Glamazon is plus 5 armor and 10% ward save. Yeah, that's better than the fire resistance right now. You've got armor.
Mother of the
You
dark
can have that
gods.
armor because it still does give some. Nice.
Spellcaster.
Velocity's 8 out of 10 as well. That's good. You guys are still kind of slightly unhappy. Military crackdown those having an effect, but obviously your slaves and everything. So we do need to get a torture post in there at some point. It needs 4 growth to get to level 4, so we're not going to get that for a while. So let's upgrade Ashrak, because that's where Mung might strike us first.
Spell sorcery.
If we're going to go after them.
Enchantress.
Actually, no, we need to stay in this. We need to stay in this region because this is the only place where we can recruit troops for the moment. Witch elves are nice. Do cost a fair bit. So I think, since we've got loads of, we'll just go for straight up four defense troops for now, 4 spears. And if we need to swing this army over here, we can. Although I think these guys are building back up their strength, so they should be fine. Thank you, Black Ark. It's been super useful just keeping it around here to support us, so that's fine. Hellebron's going to go grab that, so let's end the turn. Well, lots of battles this episode. Not much campaign map action, but that's probably fine, because that gives us more time to think about what we want to do with Malekith. Take it nice and slow. Thankfully, we've got plenty of slaves, so the Death Knight's not going to be too bad for us just yet. So we're not popping rights too crazily. But we are going to need to work on that. So we need to, we need to head south sooner rather than later because we need to take out Morathi. Although, as many of you said, I think you could probably, from a law perspective, you could get away with saying, yes, you can confederate with Morathi if you get the opportunity. Because... you know, the ultimate sort of humiliation for Morathi would be to be subjugated under Hellebron. So I think we can swing that. And we've got our new quest, the Amulet of Darkfire. We need to capture and occupy the Shrine of Khaine. Yeah, we've got lots of things to do over there. That being Sword of Khaine is in the hands of Avalon at the moment. We'll get 3k to our treasury, and we'll get the Amulet of Darkfire. Is that it? That's the whole quest chain. We get it straight away. I guess. They're like, yeah, it's a pretty tough settlement to take, maybe. Shrine of Khaine has actually been claimed, though. Okay, so they've got the sword. They have the sword. There it is. So I guess we have to take the sword from them. Isn't it also the longer you have the sword, the more its power increases? So it gets steadily more devilish, as it were, as things go on. Obviously, you want to get her to immortality. Do you want to keep powering her up? But saying in the fray, let's give her physical resistance, Bride of Khaine, and Ward of Khaine as well. So we're just going to go grab this island. We'll go for aggression, perform better in battle. Mathland's Blessing, plus 25% physical resistance. Noise. And then, yeah, we're gonna head towards Clarkarond. Ooh, that's a big garrison. This definitely needs an army or two to hit it. I don't think the Black Ark can reach round there to use its aura of influence, so we'll have to support this guy, these guys up here. How are you guys doing over here? Because also, there's the argument that for now, since we're not at war with Mung, leave them to Malekith. Let's go take out the Aghole while we can.
Take what's theirs.
That'll give us a nice fair few settlements over here. Then we could always swing round back on Karond Kar and all that. How's Malekith's strength? It's up to 45.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
Relations are improving rather quickly. What's having the biggest effect? Actions against the Aghole. So yeah, if we go and conquer them, that should make him pretty happy. And we can keep trying to do this. I guess we could keep throwing large amounts of money at him, but we need to... We don't want to sort of miss out on upgrading our own settlements and forces just for the sake of getting Malekith. So we've got to put ourselves first. So I think for that we need to go and conquer these guys. Got you guys as military allies because you guys, I'm pretty sure, want to confederate with me. You're a medium maybe. I'll move you over here. And we need some infantry. Or some cavalry. Probably a bit of both. Go for the Black Ark Corsairs. Board them for now. And send the Black Ark along here to see what's going on. Gotta be careful. You guys should hopefully do a fair bit of damage in Alt 1. Hellebron's going to go that way. We are going to...
Denied.
Conjurer.
Try and block you guys. That was a failure. We're good. Right, technology. One of you well saying, Lionheart, when you can, try and get reworked crossbows, because that gives you plus 15% range to your Dark Shards, Black Ark Corsairs, Shades, and Dark Rider units. And yeah, that looks very, very nice. So we need to go through the upgrade in order to get that one. We need a little bit more money. Anything we want to start going... I mean, more growth. We can start going for that until we've got 2k to spend. I grab one... So actually, our economy should be much higher next turn, because both the gold mine and the Face of Hagraf are going to upgrade. We could upgrade you for more growth, more replenishment. It's going to be useful. Let's throw it in. Right, let's end the turn, and that's where we'll wrap things up for now, because it will save once it gets back to our turn for us. And we'll pick things up from here next time. We'll have a quick check on Malekith, though, before we do anything. I mean, if we want to be super devilish, we could just turn on Malekith right now and start attacking his settlements while he's being off busy against Kartep and what have you, because we haven't really overextended ourselves that much, I don't think. I bet they want peace. No, because we need it to keep going at the moment, and we're about to come on in and wreck your land, so nope. Yeah, we could just turn on him. I mean, if we had... I know Nagaron's obviously super powerful with its defenses, but I reckon if we brought our 2 armies over, we could just swoop in there and grab it. Which surely that would cripple his ability to do a lot of things if we took that, and then we'd have to just peace out with him. Because if we force him back to the Red Desert, the thing is we want to be careful. We don't want to risk killing him off to Kartep. So we'd probably want it, as I said, leave him at Rakdu Gorge, because that's defended by a couple of territories. The Bray Herd, so where is it? Shadow Gore War Herd. They're down here, okay. More fun to deal with. Death Knight costs 1,000, we've got plenty of. So we'll move Hellebron soon, because we're going to start going after Karon Kar. And this will bring us into war with Kartep, which will hopefully, as we said, trap Malekith from expanding any further south. Going after Karon Kar might be a problem. We might need to actually set up Circle of Destruction. It depends. Or maybe we go after... did I say Karon Kar? That's Clark Aron. Maybe we go after Karon Kar first. Over here.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Wipe them out quickly. Well, they're not too strong. Although Clark Aron doesn't look strong either. Oh, they're at war with Kartep. So they're losing territory to him. So if we're careful, if we're quick, we could reclaim the Circle of Destruction, move south, grab Venom Glade, and then strike up there. How's our economy? It's 660 because, thankfully, got that gold mine up and running. But we're going to be in trouble here in a few more turns. We're going to have another rebellion if we're not careful. So we probably need to swap the increased slave production quota to demand highborn hostages, and that should sort things out.
Unrestrained.
And allow us to keep on pushing. So we can recruit a few more units. I've got 600 income. We can get 3 more, probably. I would imagine, what, 2 units of cavalry and 1 more Black Ark Corsair. Let me know your thoughts on that build, and we'll pick things up there next time. So until then, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Till the next one, ciao for now.